I'm on a whole nother level. They think that I seen this shit ain't the same. Not pledging my soul to the devil. You know what I mean, you know what I mean. I'ma give you my trust, I don't mind you. If you speak on my name, I'ma find you. We can be on a whole.
Alright, I got another one for y'all today. Y'all know I had made a reaction on the David situation, I want to say a week and a half ago. We finna get back into it. Apparently there's been more updates, and like the title says, that nigga mad. Hopefully getting arrested. I ain't gonna lie to you, I'm getting sick of hearing about this shit. Let's get into it.
No updates, crazy things are posted. Recently, there has been allegedly a video filming David out in public. Not only that, but the private investigator that has been making a lot of claims about the situation, that has investigated David's home, has came out with even more shocking statements. There is also an audio clip from a live stream, and a lot of people think it is David. And
again, don't be vaping. I picked up a bad habit, and honestly, I regret doing it. Don't be doing this shit. I'm for real.
And finally, people have began generating videos of the victim, Celeste Rivas, and it is beyond disgusting, so that's what we'll cover last in this video. So there's a lot of stuff to get into, and if you enjoyed the video, make sure to subscribe. With that, let's get into it.
I found that singer who murdered his great girlfriend's body like a month ago. Not the same thing after that. Wow,
What?
This is the tow yard where D4vd's car was impounded, and that was the person that actually discovered the human remains of Celeste Rivas inside of the vehicle.
Whoa.
Obviously, for legal reasons.
Hold on. That guy.
Because I really.
Wow, bought like a month ago. Not the same thing after that. Wow,
What the fuck?
This is the tow yard where D4vd's car was impounded, and that was the person that actually discovered the human remains of Celeste Rivas inside of the vehicle.
We have got to the point where literally anybody can build a fully working app without knowing how to code. This is Base 44. This is a first look at the current industry-leading AI app builder, and you wouldn't believe the kind of apps that people are creating. Smart nutrition apps, inventory track.
Who gives
Obviously,
a shit?
for legal reasons, because I
Again.
really don't want to get sued.
Again, I don't got premium. I just started this shit. But y'all can't help a nigga get this off the ground by commenting, subscribing, and sharing with your friends.
Dude, everything is alleged, including this video. We do not know for sure. Nothing can be confirmed unless it's made by an official, trustworthy news source. But allegedly, this is a video where the guy who allegedly found the
fuck kind of
discussed
dance
it
is
with
that
some
nigga
people,
doing?
and we do not know their names, but it definitely is interesting, and I'm sure a lot of the people involved in this case are very, very disturbed
Nigga,
now.
y'all trends
and
be
I
crazy.
hope the best for people that are actively contributing to help bring down an evil person.
I wouldn't be afraid of anything either after that. I hope this person is doing okay mentally and that they have taken the time that they need in order to process what happened to them. My condolences. There's also this live stream that's come forward, and I want you to pay close attention to the person's voice and what they've said.
I mean, if you're like sitting here yapping, like to something that's not like relevant to the case, yeah, like we're gonna interrupt.
What are you saying that's relevant to the case other than denying everything? What are you saying that's relevant?
Well, no, it's not denying anything. What it is
You
doing
literally
is
are
like
denying everything.
substantiating the fact that there's no type
You
of
said you
evidence.
literally haven't seen one video, you haven't seen this, you haven't seen that. So what credibility do you actually have, sir?
There isn't any video. It's weird that you have like this obsession with like P3 videos. I think that by itself is a little suspicious.
Most of us know by now that David has lawyered up. He has not been talking at all. He has been removing allegedly some of his reposts, a bunch of that, and turned off his comments on almost every single app he owns and every single account he has, and he'd done everything he can to just be quiet. But there's been speculation. There's been allegedly a comment he commented under a video, which we've already been over, but this is another allegation. It could just be someone that sounds like him. I'm not going to say this is for sure him, because it could just be someone that sounds kind of like him.
I think you're the one that's obsessed. Because you're
I think like the active trying to like call everyone a P3 videos.
Literally,
like
the way
sus by itself, you know what I mean?
it's so obvious that it's him, bro. Just the weird.
I mean, if I was sitting here
Like, this
calling everyone
nigga.
like a P3 video, I'd be like, hey, you know, it's a little sus. But, you know.
Get him, queen. This guy is
These two clips in particular are just a piece of the live stream that this person was joining. And like that person said in the live stream, it's led a lot of people to believe that this is actually D4vd using a voice changer. And the voice of this person sounds suspiciously like the person that put in the SWAT call in Houston onto his family's home. There's also a lot of speculation around the fact that...
Here we go. Here we go. What they say is like art imitates life or life imitates art. This shit is crazy. Niggas is actually doing some shit that you would see or you would hear in a movie. Like, I want to say 5 years ago, you hear some shit like this, you would think the clowns finna, like, you know what I'm saying, rampage and do what they did again. And even that shit didn't last long. This is crazy. This is crazy. This nigga really is on some, well, let me not, innocent until proven guilty, but I'm gonna be real, nigga. I think you guilty. Let the evidence prove otherwise.
D4vd is showing up in different comment sections, and he's trying to discredit anything that's being said about the situation.
And if there's one thing that you should not do, whether guilty or not, is talk. It's going to get you in a worse position. So obviously, we don't know for sure. It definitely could be someone mimicking him. That's always something that happens in scenarios. That's why I don't know for sure if it actually is him, and I'm not going to say it for sure is, but there is, I could see maybe he is mad and wants to tell the internet his opinion, but doesn't obviously want to say it on his main account, so he feels safer doing it on a different account. We never really will know for sure about this specifically.
I can't confirm whether or not this is actually the person, D4vd, and I cannot confirm whether or not he's actually been showing up in comment sections. But I will say that the way that this person is speaking towards the case is oddly suspicious. Now, I've told you before in the past, we simply don't know anything about the Celeste Rivas case. The only thing we know is the official timeline that the LAPD has put out. But for the person to come in so drastically divisive into the situation and to also make claims as if Celeste Rivas had been dead over a year, and that the only tie is to D4vd is the fact that she was found in the front trunk of the Tesla.
The amount of things that have come...
It's not getting to y'all how long this case has been going on, and we still don't know shit. Like, that don't make everybody feel some kind of weird, some kind of like favoritism is going on. Like, not to say that they don't got nothing against him or anything like that, or maybe he is innocent type shit, you know what I'm saying? But for the most part, why don't we know shit? We literally don't know anything. So yeah, he could be doing this and that, but what we're going off of is what we've been told, what we've been shown. And what we've been shown so far is evidence that points to your ass killing her. And if you didn't do it directly, you definitely paid somebody to do it. Now, I'm again, innocent until proven guilty, but this is what I think is going on.
Come forward that seem to directly imply of his strong relationship with her. Obviously, for legal reasons, I have to be careful around this specific topic, but you all know what I mean. I mean, first of all, who just randomly has a B to the Y in the back of their car? Like, that's not something you just normally have. Like, the fact that this person, and once again, it likely is, I'm not going to lie, it likely is someone who is incredibly attention-seeking, and as we know, having the incredibly unpopular opinion will get you a lot of attention. It won't get you love, but it'll get you lots of attention, so that's my guess. I don't know if maybe it could be him, but it's probably just an attention seeker.
He did it.
His vehicle is a little odd, but this is a high-profile case, and a lot of people have differing opinions into the case, and everyone's entitled to their own opinion. We simply still, at this point in time, do not know whether or not this person is D4vd, but we do have confirmation about the identity of the person who did find Celeste Rivas's remains. This case is ongoing, and I will be keeping you as updated as possible with confirmed facts and also breaking down the speculation as I have been doing.
And if you go to his TikTok page right now, it is very eerie. His most recent TikTok, which isn't very recent anymore because immediately after the allegations came out, he shut off the comments and stopped posting on TikTok, which once again is likely something his lawyers told him to do. They said, just shut your mouth, don't post anything, don't say anything.
Yeah. They said your ass is caught, buddy. We could try to help you out of this shit, but you gotta shut up. You gotta shut the fuck up. And, let me stop. I'm just fucking rambling, but this shit is crazy, bro. I wonder if her family is like watching this shit on, well, I know they hearing about it unfold or shit like that, but I wonder if they put like doing exactly what he's doing, you know what I'm saying, keeping quiet and shit like that, because this is traumatic. This is traumatic. I can only imagine what her family is going through right now, and then if he's innocent, what he's going through. But I'm gonna be real, I don't feel like you innocent. That's just my gut though.
It's gonna get you in a worse position. They can use all of that against you in court. So I'm sure that's why, but it is eerie because his most recent TikTok from a while ago has 50 something million views, and it has like 600,000 likes. And it's just in all the comments, and once again he shut them off, so they're the comments before the comments have been paused. It's eerie how some of them have more likes than the video. It's just, if you didn't somehow know about the situation and you stumbled across his account, you would probably be very weirded out. Plus his reposts, like they've changed. They're not silly stuff anymore. It's just simply his concerts. He's removed tons and tons and tons, allegedly removed tons of reposts. And something even creepier is when I just look through accounts associated with him and people filming videos. And like this one, it's just, and they always turn off the comments. And I completely understand you before. Like, I'm not saying these people are bad. They're definitely not bad or anything like that. They simply were filming a TikTok with their favorite.
They pulled the. Because I would have done some shit like that too. You get caught up in some shit like that. You caught up in a murder case, nigga? I don't know you. Text me when you beat the case. You know what I'm saying? Or if you beat the case. And just know I was rooting for you the whole time. I think. I knew you was gonna win. Nah, I ain't that fake.
Singer, like, there's nothing wrong with that, but it's just like, it's kind of sad to see all these people who filmed videos with someone they looked up to, and they're probably so proud of it, because like, it's not every day that you get a TikTok with someone who has some major hits, and now, you know, they just turn off their comments. And I mean, what do you do in this scenario? It doesn't make you look good or anything. Just like a lot of his friends who have been unfollowing him and deleting posts and stuff because it doesn't look good to be connected to him anymore.
My biggest question was, where was David in the month of May? If the car started moving around in late May all the way up until July 29th, where was he? Let's find out.
And see, that's a good question. That's a really good question. Because where were you? The car is in your name. And yeah, you might have friends that you let use the car or whatnot. But if you did not do this, and somebody in your circle did, which I think that Asian dude did. I don't know his name, you know what I'm saying, and I don't mean to, identify or address somebody like that. But when I see him, I see an Asian dude. You know what I'm saying? Like, wouldn't it be your first priority to figure out who in your circle, if not you, did it? Because I'm gonna be real. I don't give a fuck how close we are as friends. Nigga, you committed a crime and then you trying to, I'm associated with you, so that, and it's something like this, and they think I can have something to do with it because of how close we are? Yeah, nigga, nah, you cut off, bro. We not cool. No. We not cool. No. Because that's fucked. That's fucking fucked. You fucked, then I'm fucked. We going to jail, and we both going to get fucked. Hell no.
I did a lot of research. And I found
also got to say thank you to my brother for this new mic. You know what I'm saying? That's the reason y'all are able to hear me a little bit better. Maybe even a reason this video quality might not, the video itself, but the video quality, it might sound a little better. I'm not using this Temu mic no more. Excuse me.
Every single public appearance that I can pinpoint his exact location on that day. So I'm going to show you what I found and just let me know what you guys think.
What if you can create your own website by saying, this is what I want?
It's like a fucking show.
With Wix, you can.
With the worst commercials.
Let's talk about AI color themes. You can get any combos you want.
No one gives a shit.
Here's the first view of the board. This is all the work that I've done, and let me get to explaining. How I'm going to do this is I'm going to give you guys the date, and then I'm going to show you exactly where he was on that day.
I'm gonna be real too. I'm actually I'm kind of tired. I'm not, and I repeat, not going to go through this whole video. I just wanted to stay updated on the situation, and I wanted to keep y'all updated. You know what I'm saying?
So let's focus on the month of May first. May the 1st, he had a concert in Germany. May 10th, he did a live stream with Cat's Eye, and he also was at a gaming competition.
Looking back, if somehow allegedly that account arguing was David, that is honestly...
Damn.
Like, just think about that for a minute. That is so sad. Like, no one is defending this dude anymore. Maybe, like, a month ago, there were some people defending him, but now basically no one is because it just doesn't look good at all for him. Imagine how sad that is. You have to defend yourself because literally no one will defend you. And you go on some random live stream with, like, 100 viewers to do it.
In Los Angeles. May 13th, he had a concert in Malaysia. May 16th, he had a concert in the Philippines. Now, I want you to remember that the car started moving in late May. So here are his whereabouts in late May. May 22nd, he had a concert in South Korea. May 25th, he had an appearance in Tokyo. Now, we cannot account for these days here, and it does take about 10 to 11 hours in order for you to get from Tokyo to LA. We don't know when he left, but we know that this portion is open, and at some point here, on one of these days, he came back to LA because going into June, on June the 1st, in Los Angeles, he was at a concert for the Stray Boys.
It's crazy how I remember the first day that the allegations came out because all of going through the events like this video does reminds me of it. I remember so many people, and I don't know, because I honestly didn't know what to think because it was such shocking news, but I remember people were immediately, like 90% of the internet was like, oh, he's been framed. Some random person put a B to the Y in the back of his car. He's been framed, obviously. And then as days went by, it became more and more unlikely that that was the truth. So it's just kind of insane. And yeah, every single time the internet takes it into their own hands and does some research, which obviously we can't trust every single thing we see, but I went through this girl's video and I thought she did a pretty good job. I fact-checked as many things as I could, and I think she did a pretty good job. I did not find many mistakes in this video, so I think, obviously, I hope she doesn't get sued by David, but I think he has other things to worry about at the moment.
June the 10th, he was in New York City on a live stream with Kid Super. And at some point through here, he came back to LA because we spotted him again June the 16th. June the 16th, he was live streaming from his Hollywood Hills home. And I want you to remember the car was moving around in this month as well. There are no specific dates, but it was moving around in June.
I think a question just burrowed into the back of my mind. Fuck, not even at the back no more. It's in the front. That's how tired I am. If you was with this girl, how the fuck you not notice she was gone? You ain't think to yourself, damn. Oh, shorty ain't hit me up in a little bit. I mean, I ain't gonna lie to you. The more I start to think about this situation, the more you look guilty, and the weirder it's looking that you're not in jail already, because everything fucking points to you doing it.
On 18th, he did a live stream with the Chopettes, and I did a little bit of digging on them. They are based in Los Angeles. Now, I can't account for any of these days because there were no public appearances. Also, he was not performing in this month. All right, and now it's time for July. Notice July the 29th was the day that the car was officially abandoned. July 4th, he attended a 4th of July party on live stream, and it was based in LA as well.
For someone who seems to be involved in a lot of horrible things, why does he love to go on live streams? Like,
I ain't gonna lie to y'all. Y'all probably just saw me look back because the sounds from that video just scared the fuck out of me. My mind is playing games on me, bro. I'm tired of shit.
I know we've all seen the one because I've shown it before, and it's alleged. We do not know if the girl was Celeste. It's been debatable whether it's her or not, but he's seen kind of pushing a girl out of the camera of a live stream. I don't know why he enjoys doing live streams, because he seems to be involved in so many different terrible things, but he keeps going on these live streams, and it's just not making, especially when you go through the old ones, it's just not making him look any better. So I just don't know what he was thinking.
Then he comes back sometime around here because we spot him at home on the 17th. No public appearances and no concerts during this time or interviews. But for the next 2 days, he was at home with his friends live streaming. And
look at this, y'all. Internet detective at her best work. You ever thought about committing a crime and you famous? Or you think you're going to get there? Please. Remember this shit. Remember this shit, bro. Don't mind my hands. They ashy. I've been through a long day. Look at this shit. That's these internet detectives for you, bro. They not playing. Any crime you think you finna get away with, yeah, them niggas done got it solved. What you need police for? You got the internet.
the Hollywood Hills mansion. July 29th, the car was officially abandoned and parked in its final spot. And then July 30th, he leaves for his tour and he has his first show in San Francisco, California. And in case you needed it, in August, he was extremely busy. These are all of his tour dates. This is the first leg of his tour. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed this video breakdown of David's whereabouts during the months that the car was moving.
And since the news broke, he has obviously moved out of his house, or the LA house he was in, and other people, and it's been searched, and a lot of things have happened since.
Bro, you hit the skedaddle.
Since that's happened, allegedly very recently, a video is circulated where someone claims to see David. They don't confront the person or anything, meaning that it could be staged, but I'm going to let you guys see it because it has gotten quite a good amount of views. The comments were very conflicted. The person in the video seems to be very short, and they are wearing similar things to what David sometimes wears, but other than that, they're
ads.
There isn't much evidence in this video. It did once again get a lot of views, and half the comments were saying, "You're crazy, you just filmed some random guy, you weirdo," and the other half were saying, "David's just walking around and stuff." Like, it's very, very split. I wish I could show the comments, but I just downloaded the video. I did not screenshot the comments. So in my personal opinion, I do not know if that was him. They don't show his face, and I remember that Ashley Barnes and stuff, not obviously these are two different entirely different situations and stuff, but a lot of the time, because she went to college and a lot of people knew where she went, she would get filmed a lot of different times, and usually her face showed, so it was more likely that that was her. And sometimes it didn't, but it still went viral. So it's one of those scenarios where it's like, it could be, but at the same time, I mean, it's likely it isn't. You know what I mean? Like, it's like, I don't know. It's kind of like the voice audio or the recording in the live stream. Like, we don't really know.
Breaking news in the D4vd David and Celeste Hernandez case. You will never guess what they found in his house.
So what I'm hearing is y'all done been in the man's house, y'all done found all this evidence, this and that, and he's still not arrested. Let's continue.
Yes, they have now released details on exactly what they found when they raided his house in September.
And he still ain't arrested.
And it's shocking, but I'm not that shocked in this day and age. They found a lot of...
There is no universe where YouTube will let me keep this video up if I show what she's about to say, but it starts with a D and ends with an S, if you know what I mean. It's something that you take, if you know, D, G. Just, you know what I mean. I cannot go any further on the word, but that's a ton of the things that they found in his house. They found tons of that. I'm really, really sorry. I want to be as specific as possible, but a bunch of my videos have gotten age restricted on David, and I just have to be incredibly careful. But most of you know what I mean, and that does not make him look any better, because he sung, his leaked song about Celeste was talking about how she gets him H to the H, how he will only open up to him when she's on H, when she's on D to the G, like that.
Okay, I think I know what she's saying. She's being very. You act like we don't know what you're saying. If you gonna say drugs, just say it. If you gonna say drugs, just say it. But I ain't judging her. She got way more followers than me. Hell, she killing me. She killing the game.
It's literally what the song is about. I'm sure a lot of you have heard it. It's gone viral since, obviously, the situation. But that is literally what it's about. So the evidence is not working in his favor.
That can induce hysteria and can easily be OD'd on, leading to an unaliving, if you know what I mean. At least that's what they're trying to say is the cause of her unaliving. And I told you guys this about a month ago when I posted that they're going to try to frame this based on what the LAPD is saying.
See, I literally said that in my last video. I literally said that it could have been because there ain't no entry wounds or no nothing like that. I said that in the last David video. She might have overdosed. And it was this nigga's fault.
As a unintentional unaliving, meaning that no one actually unalived her, but there is abuse of a corpse, which could only be a gross misdemeanor in California.
On this channel, we've discussed the possibilities of how she sadly passed, and that is one of them. Obviously, there's been a lot of discussion of her being M to the deed, but there is also speculation that there is a possibility that it could have been some sort of accident. But even if it somehow is an accident, the evidence of him with her, all of the things, her in the back of the car, like, there's so much stuff. Like, if this guy gets away scot-free, like, I am going to lose my mind. And I'm sure a lot of people are going to, because, like, I just don't understand, like, there's so many things this guy has done. I could make a list of, like, the 25 different horrific things this guy have done, that each one probably makes him deserve at least 10 years in prison. It's insane to me. But he'll probably just get away with, like, yeah, something like abuse of corpse.
So they're basically trying to say that they were partying, they found the Delia during the raid, she must have OD'd, she was unresponsive. When everybody sobered up, they saw her probably there laying on the ground, unresponsive, and OD'd and unalived, no pulse, right? They got scared, so they put her somewhere in the house. Didn't know what to do. They panicked. They didn't know if they should call the police, because if they did get the police involved and called the ambulance, then they would be charged with crimes, because she is a murderer and she.
They should have been charged for the crimes regardless. For every action, there's a consequence. For every shit. I said that wrong. Everything you do has a consequence. For every action, there's a reaction. The fuck? You don't pause the world don't pause to give you a little time to pick yourself up.
Is taken illegal.
That is definitely a possibility, but I truly hope that we have, like, proof if that is the scenario that happened, and it's not like that definitely happened and not something else. So I really, really, truly hope that if that is a scenario, we for sure know that, and there's, like, no doubt in it. And if that happened, it is truly heartbreaking. Anyway, however she passed, I don't care. If anyone blames her, because I've seen some victim blaming in this scenario, you're a horrible person. I don't care. I don't care what happened. She's a victim in this scenario, and she deserves justice.
This is where I'm gonna cut the video off. Yeah, she definitely deserves some sort of justice. For the people that are blaming it on her, you know what I'm saying? She was the minor. You have to remember, at the end of the day, she was a fucking minor. This man was a grown-ass man. She was a minor. Even if he didn't murder her, you had her around drugs, bro. You had her around shit that she should not have been around. That shit made me sick to my stomach just hearing that. And that could possibly be the case. Even if it is, it's just as disgusting as it would be if he murdered her. Y'all like, comment, subscribe, share to your friends or whatnot, you know what I'm saying? Y'all give me y'all thoughts and opinions on this, and you know what I'm saying, because this shit is weird. This shit is really weird. It's got my stomach turning, and for real, I was gonna eat me some donuts, but I'm not finna do shit now. I can't eat. Shit was, yeah. Jay Gone, I love y'all. Oh, shit.
And she's a runaway.
Oh, shit. Hold on. I'm still figuring this out. Jay Gone, I love y'all.